Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.
I'm appalled at what you said on that pod thing. It's disgusting.
This is the After the Show podcast. It's where we get honest and real with yo ass. So sit back, relax, have a blast, cause it's time for the After the Show podcast.
Yep. Bam, 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 bam. All right, Thursday, baby. We're getting ready for the weekend. Got some beers flowing. We got some beer coming in here. Barrel of Monk's going to be hanging with us in just a bit. Talking about some of the beers. If you want to come out tonight, hang with me. Going to be there from 5 to 7 in Boca.
Ooh,
yeah.
Look at you, all fancy.
Yeah, I hang in Boca a lot these days, to be honest with you.
Because your daughter's down there.
Yeah, she lives in Boca.
And Kevin's a Boca bitch.
I'm not.
I know.
I'm not. Yeah, I mean, it's beautiful. I like it. I'm going to tell you, there's a lot of terrible people in Boca. I'm not going to pull any punches. There are. And if you're in Boca, you know, there's a lot of terrible people there.
They have great restaurants, though. They have a lot of variety of restaurants.
They do. It's beautiful. And there's a lot of awesome people there. So I don't want to take away from you. But you know that if you live in Boca, I mean, they're just rude assholes. Just terrible people.
Entitled.
They look down on people. They treat people like shit, and they shouldn't. And yeah, it's just... and I am not a fan of somebody that does that.
If something doesn't go their way, the end of the world. It's over. Everything stops because it didn't go their way.
There's a lot of name brand bullshit. I don't like any of that kind of stuff either. Where it's like, oh, what do you drive? What are you wearing? Blah blah blah. Labels. Yeah. So I'm not a fan of that. So
I drive a Saturn.
Yeah.
Or not Saturn.
You do have a Saturn now.
I do have. Okay, Saturn. I'm
you do drive a Saturn.
I'm okay.
Yeah. So
This car is from the 90s.
why are you using such a weird voice?
I don't know. I forgot. Okay, I have a Saturn. I'm gonna lock that in to memory now. I will never forget that now.
I love space. Think like Saturn and Saturn's ring.
That's exactly what I'll never forget that now.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm going to ask you at the end of the podcast. Some of the emails, Dixie Chicks Laura and Sudden Death Punishment said, yeah, I got an idea for sudden death. You know, you said you feel like you've done pretty much everything that's been out there and you're doing the same things. How about the one where the loser has to wear a pair of those adult toy vibrating underwear to the next sales meeting? Done that.
Yeah, we have done that.
We could do it better, and they're even harder, and they're more vibrating these days. They can really shake it up.
And they have ones that you insert.
Yeah.
What if Jaybird wears it?
We put it in his butt.
Or you could put it on your penis and then because
I mean in your butt.
So how would you do that?
You put it in your butt.
Bend over, we'll show you.
So when you put it, you
grab your ankle.
So if you put it on, it would go on your
vagina.
All right.
Or butt. I mean, some girls get down.
The panties do?
Well, they have the ones that are external, where the vibrator is in the panties.
And then
But then they also have ones that are insertable. And you could put it in your butt or in your vagina, whatever you're into.
That's the one you'd have to do. That's the real deal.
He wants the one in his butt.
Well, I just think that if we're going to do this.
All right.
He doesn't want the external.
No.
Says a lot about a man.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
So can I have a beer now, or is that... What's the rule?
Yeah, you can have a beer.
You can have a beer.
I can have one for here. All right.
Sure.
Come on, this ain't church.
No, I hear you. I know there's always rules.
You know what you should do? You should put this pudding in the fridge and take a beer out of it.
Don't forget my pudding.
Pudding can't sit out.
You don't know the bird.
He got free pudding because there is a lovely lady that works in our building, and she runs a little company called Taste Tease Pastries.
Yeah.
And she makes all this pudding, but she puts like Nilla wafers, and she puts like coconut, and she puts like peanut butter in them, and so she found out Bird liked her pudding, and so she gave him some more.
Okay.
How can you go wrong?
Yeah, my family loved it. She brought some. I took it home to the fam.
Did they like it?
Yeah,
oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot I had it, and I had it over the weekend. It was like Friday night late. Go, holy shit, I got pudding! I was so excited.
It's big stuff.
No, it is, man.
Another Riggy song, Notorious R.I.G.
Oh.
Okay.
Notorious Riggy Smalls.
Very good.
Riggy, 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 can't you see your Riggy ways just hypnotize me? And I just hate your Riggy ways. Guess that's the way Riggy likes to play. Okay.
Okay.
Like it. Okay. I mean, it's endless. Summer of Rig, so many songs. It's an interesting email. We got so many about the GMOs. I couldn't stand talking about it anymore, though.
I'm over it, too, man.
I was like, I'm
It's
done.
a fight.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
We're getting nowhere, and it sounds sciencey and.
Well,
like,
it's also the people are calling it. They're going political with it too.
Yeah.
Me and Dennis had no idea that it would be such a hot rod of controversy.
When I started talking about it, I'm like, oh, it's a no-brainer. Everybody's going to say they don't want GMOs. Oh, my gosh.
Well, but it turned political.
It's funny. They're kind of like booby traps.
That is a booby trap. We fell into it.
I fell into the one with the kid in the Harvard thing. I didn't think anything about it. I thought it was okay. It's just a kid that had, posted something up. I thought it was completely unrelated. Next thing I knew, I'm like going, oh, this is a political shitstorm. I had no idea. I was like, wow.
I'm in a gun control battle.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, okay. Not what I'm talking about. I'm simply talking about college admissions. That's all I wanted to leave any comments about. But it's anything today. You don't even know. They put this, you think you're talking about one thing. Next thing you know, you pull the curtain back. Oh, shit. I'm like.
Well, I remember when you just brought up the topic, the topic was about ketchup being on steak because Donald Trump had ketchup on his. There was a story about ketchup and steak, and Donald Trump's name was attached to it. But we were really only talking about ketchup being on steak. Holy
I know.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I was called a Republican, a Democrat, a hippie, a dick face.
We got to start separating.
Oh man, I was like,
we should be able to talk about college.
What am I? Am I liberal?
Yeah.
Am I not? Like, when you get yelled at and told that you're 10 different things and how you're stupid.
They called me a left-wing fuck face and then a strong-headed Republican. I'm like, what?
We got everybody has to be divided. You have to be in one camp or the other. And,
Labeled.
And it's, yes.
No.
And we're going to put you in a camp based on whether or not you put ketchup on a steak.
No.
I was just
you're not putting me in no camp.
Well, I was excited because
I hear ya.
I know Virginia hates steak and hates ketchup, and I love ketchup. And you think it was just, I
think it's barbaric to put ketchup on a steak. And if a steak is good enough and it's a good cut of meat and it's seasoned properly, you shouldn't need to put anything on it.
that's the kind of goofy fights I like to get into.
right. Not politics. Ugh. Next.
One email about the GMOs, though, kind of playing off of it. It's an email to Jaber. It said, yo, Jaber, tell your boy Denny stop worrying so much about the GMOs. He needs to worry about being a chronic pot smoker. I hope he knows that men who consume a ton of Mary Jane have an extremely high risk of being infertile, especially the older you get and the longer you smoke. Denny's might be smoking all of his working swimmers away into obscurity. Quit worrying about the GMOs. Worry about becoming infertile from pot. Thought you want to know.
I have heard this before, too, that if you smoke a lot of pot, I don't know if it's true or not, but it can affect your swimmers.
Something tells me our boy has done the research.
We're talking about what? Infertility and
Pot
marijuana.
smoking, yeah.
They say don't worry about your GMOs. You got to worry about being a pothead because it ruins your swimmers.
I heard that. I swear I just read a study, and who knows? It's always based on whoever's funding these studies.
Yes.
But I just read one, from maybe February of this year, saying that people who smoke pot actually have higher sperm count. Which they tested it to prove it as that it lowers your sperm count, and they found the opposite.
We should do a sperm count test. Remember we did that a long time ago?
I was fertile.
I would like to see where every dude in the room ranks.
Yeah, I'd be curious.
10 years ago, did I lose my edge on my fertileness?
Do you have more or less than Suits?
Oh, Suits has got to be off the charts right now.
He's just
But he
brimming.
looks like a 40-year-old accountant.
Yeah,
But a hot one.
He comes like a 18-year-old.
Denny. Oh my gosh.
I almost didn't say it.
Have you seen it?
I've heard it.
It makes a
It goes
noise.
through walls.
I can't understand why some of our listeners are uncomfortable listening to our podcast.
Why did you guys have a discussion about not dropping?
There's a sound
No.
tone to
No.
this. Is it a
This is a locker room in here.
is it a squish or like a party horn?
Probably like a party horn, I'd imagine. Makes like a.
Suits just came.
Oh, he just came again.
The neighbors are like hitting the ceiling with a broom.
Suits, put that thing away.
He's so young.
Loud.
I know what you meant,
It
Denny.
has to make
It'd
some
be great
sort
if
of.
it was like this. Oh Well, Suits just came.
That's how DJs come.
Oh my gosh, Denny's, you have to load that in to our sound for Friday night at Brother Jimmy's, and when Suits is singing, you gotta fire that.
Oh, yeah.
Suits just came, everybody.
Going forth, that will be the Suits come noise.
Oh, man. Yeah, well, you're going to find articles on both sides of the argument on that. You know, as I'm looking at it, either way. Somebody just texted and said, "Child, please. I know potheads with 5 and 6 kids. Just another anti-marijuana agenda."
Okay.
It's just hard to say, yeah. I've seen studies on both sides. I heard Mountain Dew at one point lowers that.
Every son of a bitch sent me that article. Mountain Dew's killing your sperm.
I never looked into it.
Good.
If it's
He
true.
don't want to get nobody pregnant.
Not right now. I don't know.
Drink up.
Drink.
Drink! Yeah. Well, we got a stoner movie recommendation here from Nancy. Said, I'd like to pick your brain here. I got a little bit of free time on my hands. I want to start catching up on some classic stoner movies. Anything else you might recommend on TV or the internets? Well, I'm enjoying my downtime this summer. She's
Okay.
got downtime.
Well, it depends what you're looking for. Are you looking for a movie about potheads? Because then, you can't beat Half Baked, How High. Those two are insane classics. Or, any of the Up in Smokes.
Great observation, Dennis. He's right. There are movies that are pot movies because they're definitely about pot. But then there's movies you watch and you go, "Holy fuck,
Yeah.
I'm high, and what's going on? This is insane."
You want to watch it because you're high and it goes well with pot.
Would you say Sleepaway Camp would be a very good stoner movie?
Absolutely. That's a great movie if you're stoned, for
Okay.
sure. So it just depends on what you're looking for. Because there's a bunch of really cool, trippy movies to watch. I like watching what I found. They're all on YouTube for free. It's the old propaganda films against marijuana and cocaine from the 1950s. They're so bad. There's one where these girls get stoned and they take off all their clothes. I guess it was pre-code or whatever. They take off all their clothes and they go in the ocean. And one of them drowns from being too high, and then the police come, and it's so over the top, far fetched on how everybody's handling it. The girl, one of the girls jumps off a balcony because she's high.
Oh, I know. We're watching today before the mukbang. We're definitely gonna watch that. That sounds amazing.
It's called Herowana. I don't know why it's called that. Herowana.
Heroin.
Yeah, it must be the drugs. It causes a heroin mania. It's really over the top propaganda.
Yeah, Daisy in the chat room saying "Grandma's Boy." I know it's big time.
That movie's
stoner
funny.
movie.
That movie's funny, and that is about smoking pot,
Yeah.
and it's kind of funny on top of it.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Somebody
Classic.
text in.
Yes, there's another. The Rum Diaries is pretty good too, with Johnny Depp later. It's same author wrote both of those stories.
Okay. Cheech and Chong's The Corsican Brothers.
So if you want to watch a movie about pot, go with that kind of stuff.
Up in Smoke's
Or
the
do you
best
want to get your
one.
fucking mind blown? Is that what you want? If you want your mind blown, we can blow that.
Okay.
We can blow it real good.
Yeah, there's just some fun, trippy movies to watch. There's a movie called The Cube. It was from, I guess, circa maybe 2001. It's about people trapped in a cube. It is really mind, effer.
Kevin, Virginia's emailing and not paying attention. I just want to call that out real quick.
I'm
What?
sorry. I don't have anything to contribute about stoner movies.
A fake laugh would be nice.
I could get that on cue over here.
Just fire it.
Just, whenever we need it. HBO Taxi Cab Confession. Somebody text in.
Those are
Okay,
fun.
now that's what we're talking. That's when shit gets heavy and you're like, what?
Oh, yes, those are fun. Old school, not Jerry Springer. What was that guy? Donovan? Wasn't that guy's name we watched? It's those old school
Phil
trash TV.
Phil Donahue.
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 Those kind of old shows are great.
They're so over the top. Those are
Yes.
fun. Antiques Roadshow is pretty awesome.
a lot of stuff
Really?
on YouTube. There's a lot of YouTube stuff that's just fucking goofy.
Just kind of works out, huh?
yeah.
Okay. Well, I got an email here about Suits' cologne. Oh, yeah. We were talking about this because Jay Bird's sister got him some Axe body spray, and Suits let us know today that to get the ladies going with him, he wears something called Royal Copenhagen.
Yes, Royal Copenhagen. Where do we find this?
Oh, yeah. He sprays on a little Royal Copenhagen, and then... oh, yeah. Apparently, this cologne was launched in 1970.
They still make it?
It makes me love it even more. I gotta get some of this stuff. Suits, get your ass in here.
Suits!
Defend yourself.
Oh my gosh.
Even the name sounds old.
What is this made of, like mink oil? Like what?
Say what you will about the Royal Copenhagen, but Virginia liked it.
It did smell
Everybody
good.
I've been with, I mean, I get like, I'll hug someone out in public, like, oh, what are you wearing? It smells so good. It's old as fuck. I get it.
But how did you even get involved in this?
I don't know.
Is it
was
made
when I
from
was
frankincense?
when
Like,
I was a teenager. It was just the cologne that was there, and I started wearing it. Everybody liked it, so
Did
I
your
just ordered
dad
it.
wear it?
Yeah, I think so.
No, his grandpa wore it.
I mean, 1970.
And coincidentally, he
It
makes
was
the
just
same
the cologne
sound.
that was there.
You thought my shit was all from the 80s.
I didn't know it was from the 70s. It was just what I started using. Yeah, I order it from Amazon.
Royal Copenhagen.
Is that the only place you can purchase it?
I assume. I think they have it in Walgreens.
Okay.
I think I've seen it there. I just always ordered it online.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's real classy then.
I never said it was classy. I just said it sounds old as fuck.
That is, I love that name. I love
Well,
that,
I knew
that
as
it's
soon as
old.
you asked me that you guys were going to tear me apart as soon as I said that name. Royal Copenhagen. For some reason.
It sounds manly.
It does sound manly. It also sounds like from the 70s.
It does. I'm not denying it, but hey, I mean, you said it smells good. There's something about it.
I smelled you this morning, and I was like, oh, suit smells good.
Well, I don't know. It's very, I don't know what the word is. It doesn't really stick around very long. I
It's
feel like.
clean. It's got a clean smell to it.
It's I'm trying to think of the word. It's not overpowering, which is what I kind of like about it. But yeah, no, I've always gotten compliments.
How do you feel about your new ejaculation sound effect?
A big fan, actually. Yeah, no.
Is it close? I mean, is it?
Oh yeah, spot on there, Kev.
Okay. Now we know. Well, you really no doubt when he hits it, right? Wow.
I just go, huzzah. You have a whole fucking thing.
Oh, he's got a thing.
Oh, I got to make a big deal out of this.
They're
Kev.
jealous.
Yeah.
Big time.
Maria said, hey, Suits, thanks for replying in the chat room. I know you're very knowledgeable about cruises. I want to get your opinion about what cruise I should take during the Christmas holidays. Hopefully it's not too late to book. It's going to be with my parents' brother and his girlfriend. We don't really need something too complicated or to visit that many ports. Do you have any suggestions?
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to the holidays, just be ready to pay a lot more, because that's the most expensive time to go. So you might be better with a shorter cruise over Christmas or New Year's, depending where you're going, just because you're going to end up paying a considerable premium on those dates. But yeah, I mean, it's really just all the same stuff, just more expensive. It really just depends on your preference. Mm-hmm. If you're looking to spend less money, though, you're probably going to spend like a 7-night cost for a 4-night.
Oh, dang. Okay.
Yeah, they're expensive.
Oh.
Wow.
Suits, quick. What ships are going out today? Go.
Carnival Sensation out of Miami. 3:30 p.m. departure.
Can we get this guy laid? Can we get him? Come on.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, it's a 4-night Western Caribbean. Departs Key West tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. Cozumel 12 to noon, and then at sea Sunday before returning Monday morning.
I mean,
Wow.
that is unbelievable.
They sail on a regular schedule, like it's a Thursday through Monday, Monday through Saturday, then Saturday through Thursday on the Sensation. It's been on that itinerary for a while, so I memorized it.
We're impressed.
I am impressed.
I am too.
He thought he was going to trip me up, I think.
No, I
You
kinda
thought
knew,
I would have an
I kind
answer?
of knew you'd nail it, actually.
I love this. Canley in the chat room is talking about that Royal Copenhagen that Suits wears his cologne. Royal Copenhagen, made from whale oil and ground up rocks. Well, I got an answer here about Dean's Blue Hole. Yesterday, we got that in an email with an invitation over to the Bahamas.
I researched it. This Dean's Blue Hole is fascinating.
Yeah, if you go to Long Island, Bahamas to see the Blue Hole, you'll be amazed. It is the deepest blue hole in the world. My family's from there, and they've been there since the 1700s. Holy crap, that's as old as Suits' cologne. If you want some info on it, contact me, Dr. Astrid, your fan, the historian.
I love having an historian as a fan.
Yeah, this blue hole goes down like it's literally, it looks like a beach and then like snorkel area and then like this giant deep blue hole. It goes down like 200 meters.
That's so cool. I
and that's
love it.
all there is. And then like it's beach again on the other side, like snorkel area.
Just a weird kind
It's a
of.
giant, massive hole that you can like free dive down.
Those things are so cool. I actually did one of those in Jamaica when I was on a cruise, and I thought you were just kind of swimming in it. I didn't realize the excursion was cliff diving into it, so that was interesting experience.
Did
But
you jump off the cliff?
everybody else was. I couldn't be the only one who was too afraid to. I mean, there was like a group of like teenage girls in front of me doing it. I'm like, well, I have no choice now.
So you jump off a cliff into
It was like
the
a
hole?
30-foot jump.
Well, that's different. This one, the blue hole I was looking at didn't have cliffs around it.
There are a couple of them. There's one in Belize that's really cool. There's one in the Bahamas. And then this one was kind of like in a jungle.
Okay.
And it was like a 50-foot deep just drop. And it was really cool. But yeah, no, jumping off of it was not what I was expecting to do when I got there.
I want to go in a deep blue hole.
All we got right now is brown, but
But
we'll work on it for you.
But is it deep? I don't know.
Oh, it's so deep. So deep.
Thank you, Suits.
Suits again. I mean, so much fucking knowledge.
Thank you for coming in.
I don't know much about the brown hole, but I can help you on the blue hole.
Okay.
Oh,
And he's out.
You gonna clean that up? Oh, that's Jaybird's pudding. Sorry. Never mind.
Oh, you motherfucker. Now all I'm going to be doing is thinking about Suits' cum when I'm eating his pudding.
Enjoy that pudding.
I will. You're not. Fuck the witch. I got to clean up my language, too.
Here was the other email that we got you'd referenced earlier from the Bahamas. I was listening to the podcast. You're talking about maybe visiting Long Island, not trying to change your plans, but we live in Treasure Cay on the island of Abaco. It's only a 45-minute flight from West Palm. There are flights daily. The Treasure Cay Beach is rated one of the top 10 beaches in the world, a must-see. We are very fortunate to call this place our home. We have swimming pigs, and you can also feed the stingrays, turtles, and sharks. We'll attach pictures. Virginia, if you come, we can drink from the top of the island to the bottom. Well, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, it does.
There's Stacy and the kids there. A beautiful photo. Look at that beach. That's amazing.
That is gorgeous.
Yeah, I'd love to get back over to the Bahamas.
It's almost like you don't know where the sky ends and where the ocean begins.
You're right.
Yeah, it is beautiful. And there's, I assume, her husband and boy. They're petting the stingray.
Be careful. That's what took out the croc hunter.
I know. Whenever I see people petting a stingray, I think about the crocodile hunter.
I mean, that guy, he was legend.
It's so ironic that an animal took him out, isn't it?
Yeah, I believe, too, with the croc hunter, they had footage of it because he was filming something, and I think they tried to release it, and they put a nix on that.
They should put a nix on
I
that.
thought that's how that story went. If I am wrong, Kevin will have a lot of emails tomorrow about it.
If the family doesn't want that out there, it should not be out there.
His kids are awesome, by the way.
They're like the most fantastic kids. They're so well spoken.
Have you seen his kids in interviews?
No.
The croc hunter?
Unbelievable.
They are so
Not
animated.
for a while.
No, they nail it, man.
It's been a while.
That little Bindy's all grown up.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I haven't. It's been a while. What's she doing? Is she doing?
Animal shit.
Yeah, she does animal shows. I think they call it animal shit.
I'd actually watch that.
I'm over here working on my swearing.
And your buzz.
It's fucking
He's gonna
summertime.
get all drunk and eat a bunch of pudding.
And yeah, you're and butt chicken and
And then
seafood.
masturbate.
Sounds like a great day.
When do I give a quick shout out to Jenna from Wellington? Sent us an email. She petitioned to have a national day in memory of her mom last year, and the day was granted. And today, June 27th, my mom's birthday, is National Ice Cream Cake Day.
All right.
Yes. So there you go. Celebrate with your family and friends. That's really cool. So she petitioned to have that done, which is pretty awesome.
Awesome.
Yes, I thought that was pretty neat. So eat some ice cream cake today with your loved ones in memory of Jenna's mom.
I got a quiz for you.
A what?
A quiz. Quiz.
A quiz?
A quiz.
Well, tell us, Sean Connery, what kind of quiz is it? Is it going to be Bond trivia?
Can you
Okay.
talk out of the front of your mouth?
Question 1. What is the best part of an ice cream cake?
What is the best part?
The black crunchy things.
Virginia got the first question right. Kevin, 0 for 1.
But that's only on a Carvel cake. It's a specialty ice cream cake.
Any ice cream cake that has the black crunchy things is this quiz isn't going very well. I'm just gonna punt on the quiz.
Quiz.
The quiz. Yes, yes,
Just going to give up on the quiz?
the quiz.
Thank you, Ben. Very nice of you. All right, let's drink some more beer.
Let's do it.
Kevin here from Barrel of Monks.
Chug this
Chug that one before Barrel Monks comes in. Because you're drinking a different brand. Don't be insulting. Here they come. Faster. Faster. Push it.
Yep. Oh, he's around the corner.
Hurry, hurry, here he comes.
He's around the corner.
Oh, you did it.
And threw beer all over the wall.
Oh, wait, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Hi.
Kevin.
Welcome.
Come on in here, grab a microphone. Let's drink some beer. I think Barrel Monks has one of the coziest tap rooms. It's like a dark wood. It's cool. It's just you go in there. I feel sophisticated when I hang out. And Barrel Monks, you guys also throw a great little block party. Been out there when you've done that, big old beer trucks, and it's just fun. Right outside the whole brewery and all that. So I've had so many great days there at Barrel Monks, and I look to have a great night as well. So I thank you for coming in here with some beer. Jay Bird's going to put his phone down so he didn't throw it at you.
How are you, my friend?
I'm well.
Good.
Yeah. Well, it smells strongly of beer in here. Have we cracked a beer, or why does it smell so much like beer already?
This clown's been drinking over
Yeah.
here. We got-
Okay.
It has.
Full
Clown.
disclosure.
It's
Pre-gaming, I
Gotta
believe.
go in on me in front of company.
Yes. Now, am I correct in saying the Wizard Wit, is that your top pour, top seller?
That is our flagship. That is like
Yeah.
75% of what we do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, 75.
75%. Yeah,
Dang.
I have people that come up to me and say, "You're the wizard guy." I am fine being the wizard guy.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
You see it everywhere. If you ever see Wizard Wit, it's, some people are not as big into the game, you don't equate it, but yeah, that's Barrel of Monks, and you see Wizard Wit like everywhere. You really can't go anywhere and not see it. Oh, there we go.
Right
There's the wizard.
I think you would look great in a wizard outfit.
I have one, by the way.
Oh my gosh.
Do you want him to wear it
Not
tonight?
on me, but I do have it at the brewery.
Well,
He can wear it tonight if
yeah,
you want.
maybe I should. Yeah, you come in and see the wizard, and I'll give you discount tickets. Like it's magic.
Huzzah!
He would rock that
yes.
shit. He would be awesome as a wizard.
Well, thank you. Yes, that could be fun. Maybe we'll have to do that.
Yeah, please dress like a wizard tonight.
You want me to do that?
More than anything.
Okay, well, I'll see how it goes. More than anything.
I also have some monk's robes as well if anyone else wants to get in the festivities.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you guys have so many themes. Yeah, Barrel of Monks, wizards. Mm-hmm. Oh my
The
gosh.
monk's robe hides any kind of fatness you have going on. That is a perfect fat eating dress.
Again, with the insults in front of company. And it's like, can we just...
And maybe it was for me. I didn't say it was for you.
You looked down at my gut when you said that. Your eyeballs said it all.
He's staring. She's staring at your fupa.
Yeah, she turns her whole body and looks at me up and down. And it hides your whole fucking fat body.
Let's have some beer.
Okay, let's talk
the
about it.
wizard, somebody has a question. That's in Publix? Is that correct?
It's in some Publix. It's in
Okay.
selected ones throughout Palm Beach County, a few down in Miami.
Yeah.
But we're working diligently to bring it to more.
Okay.
Yeah, I've kind of been dealing with it. It's so complicated. It's just, isn't it though? I mean, what you guys do, it's complicated, isn't it?
A lot of jumping through hoops. When I first got into this back in 2010, started brewing beer, I thought it was going to be really simple. You
Right.
show up, you brew some beer, people buy it.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of politics. The
Oh, my
distribution aspect
gosh.
of it
All the
gets pretty
politics.
crazy.
That's
yeah.
what we're learning too behind
The
the scenes.
politics.
It's
Oh, yeah.
so much politics. It's not just about, hey, you make a good beer and it gets out there.
Yeah.
If you don't have good packaging and representation, you can have the best beer in the worst package. You don't sell it. You can have the worst beer in the best package. You sell it. I mean, it's
crazy,
You
isn't
have
it?
to
Yeah.
have the complete package to keep the momentum
Everything.
going.
Yeah.
And you have to know the right people.
Yeah,
And have
that's
the right
true.
relationships.
You brought up Publix earlier. Personally, for you, what's your favorite Publix sub?
I go. I'm lame. I go with the veggie sub.
Hey, look, there's nothing lame. No judging.
No.
I do the wrap,
I do the
actually.
veggie sub sometimes myself. Yeah, the
I
bread,
just-
very good.
It's easy for me because I just go, just put it all in there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just
you're
okay.
Throw
right.
it all in there.
Yeah. I'm kind of the dick where I choose everyone but two ingredients.
I want that.
But if
that.
you really want to be an asshole, you name off each one that you want, not the two you don't.
No, the biggest asshole in the Publix sub line is the person that go, okay, I want 12 subs for my coworkers and my little kids. Like, motherfucker, 12 subs? Be here all day.
True. All right, let's try. Yeah, I want you guys to have the Wizard Wit because this is the flagship. And this is a year-round beer that you can get here. Oh, we love that sound.
that sound.
Oh, nice sound.
Real good. Good.
It's like Pavlov's dog. I hear that and my mouth starts watering. Just like right away, I'm like, okay, I'm all ready. Pale yellow in color and slightly hazy, Wizard has a touch of bready tang from the wheaty malt that complements the orange peel citrus note and coriander spice.
Wow, man. Get that. Record that.
This refreshing wheat ale is ideal for those seeking a drinkable yet full-flavored beer.
You need to memorize that because when you're in the wizard outfit tonight, you're going to need to recite that.
I can't. I should do it more. It's like, how does a wizard sound?
What's your wizard voice? I think a wizard's more grand.
Ground like this. I am a great wizard.
Yes.
Pale yellow in color and slightly hazy. Wizard has a touch of bready tang from the wheat malt that complements the orange peel's citrus note and coriander spice.
Yes.
I think you just got us into Publix. I think you just got us into all the locations.
And I think you just got me hard, my man.
Oh, yeah, baby. All right.
Smells amazing.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh, my
It
God.
tastes delicious.
This is it's a Belgian wheat beer, so there's a lot of these out there on the market. The one thing that sets us apart, one, we use all European malts and hops. We're making Belgian beer. We're going to use those kind of ingredients. Two, lighter, cleaner, more crisp. We are in miserable condition in South Florida. It's hot 9 months out of the year. You want something you can go back to over and over again, not it's going to be sweet and cloying in your stomach.
That is delicious.
That is,
it's
that's a good beer.
refreshing.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
And that is, and I will tell anybody, if you like the Belgian style of beer, they are Barrel and Monks is your brewery. That's it. There's no other place to go, and that's why, like Jared and other people that I know that I go in there and I drink with, they are just Belgian people, and that's what they love.
So what makes a Belgian beer? Why is it Belgium? Why is it so sweet? I love it.
Well, see, a lot of American versions of Belgian beers can be kind of sweet and cloying. We try to keep the beers as dry as we possibly can because of, first of all, that's the way they make them in Belgium. But secondly, we are in South Florida. But the main thing that makes a Belgian beer is Belgian yeast. The Belgian yeast is flavorful. It throws off what's called phenols and esters. Those are fruity and spicy flavors. And most of the beers you're going to buy at the store, the yeast is neutral. It just is there to create alcohol.
Follow-up question.
Yes.
What's your stance on aliens?
My stance on aliens, like the TV or the movie series,
aliens.
whether or not they exist or not. I would believe that there is some kind of race of aliens probably somewhere out there, but I don't think they've ever visited this planet.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
All right.
Was that the right answer?
It's partially right.
Okay.
But I'm glad you answered it.
We can just keep throwing these at me. What else you got?
Yeah, this is fun. This is really cool. Now, the one thing that is different that I know about some of the Belgian beers is, and you can tell me what this is, like you have singles, there's doubles, there's triples, and Jared, who teaches me everything about the Belgian beers, a quad. I don't understand. What is that? I don't even know what that stuff means.
In the Belgian brewing tradition, the Trappist monks brew beer. Okay, and they've been brewing these beers for centuries. And the single, double, triple, and quadruple are the 4 styles of beers that they've been brewing, right? And all they really do is step up in alcohol over time. So my single's 4.5%, my double's 7%, my triple's 9%, my quad's 10.5%.
Oh, dang, okay.
And it really, it's not doubling or tripling anything. Maybe in the 18th century they were doubling or tripling something, I'm not sure. But it really just represents a kind of style. So a quad is a Belgian dark strong ale, just like an IPA is a pale ale with hops, right?
And is this true? I'd heard this about monks. There is a certain group of monks that when they're fasting, what they would do is they would have 3 beers a day. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, and that would be what they would consume today. They wouldn't eat food. They would just have a beer.
Well, that makes the single ale, which is the classic Trappist, and the Trappist sect is the ones that brewed the beer. The single was what they drank every day because it was healthier than the water, because the water could have bacteria and be bad.
Right.
Beer is boiled. Previously, so it kills off bacteria. It puts in preservatives and hops, so it keeps for longer. And their single was 1.5%. Mine is 4.5. So it was a little bit. It was a little lighter. It's basically
I
like
knew it's
drinking
too good to
an
be true. Yeah, it's a 1 point. You can't get anything on that.
Yeah.
That's just
Well, eventually, I mean, you stack 15 of those in a row in an hour.
After
I think
my
it'd be
50th
okay.
beer, I'm getting a slight buzz.
Do you remember our trip from Port St. Lucie, the spiritual trip we took together, driving down?
No, I remember the one to Vero.
That one.
Yeah.
Do you
They're
remember?
different towns, though.
Do you know where you went?
I do. I remember. But I remember me and Kev, real big heart to heart. Do you remember a
You just
conversation?
don't remember where we were going.
Do you remember a conversation about monks and how I want to die? Do you remember this?
You wanted to die at the hands of a monk that was going to
You don't remember?
Yeah, no, I do remember. You want to go out in the woods.
Yeah, you do
and
remember.
lie down and have monks all around you.
You do remember. This motherfucker remembers.
Yeah.
What do you want to do, you weirdo?
No, I said to die. If you were going to have to die, I think the most peaceful way to die would to have 3 or 4 monks around you in about 67-degree weather in the woods as they sing and hum to you.
It's very specific.
Don't you agree?
very
It sounds
specific.
expensive, but okay.
I don't know how you arrange this. Do we have monks anywhere in South Florida?
I mean, we have the costumes that he says he's got.
Do they have to actually be monks? Because we
Will
can make
you-
that
Hey,
happen.
and can we do this as a beer pro? You know what? Can we tie you guys into this? Can we work his death into a promotion where when he's about to kick it, we know it? Can we get Barrel of Monks to set up? We get a couple guys in costumes. He'll just walk feebly out into the woods, and then we'll hand out beers as he just passes.
I think we could put that on pay-per-view. I mean, that's an event.
That could be amazing.
That is an event.
I think it'd be big for Barrel of Monks. I think it'd be big
Absolutely.
for us.
Yeah.
Right, absolutely. He sees the potential in this.
All
right?
I ask
Let's
for
get this
no one's
done.
done this.
just feed my family when I'm gone.
Your dog?
Figure it out. My dog. I get more than my dog as a family.
Okay. All right.
What? What are you laughing
You're
at?
just the weirdest guy I know. I just like looking at you.
Yeah,
I can't believe it.
yeah.
What can you believe? I don't get it.
The monks all around you singing as you die.
That wouldn't. All right, we'll talk about it later.
When you first mentioned the monks and you said at the hands, I thought you were talking about like a Shaolin monk, like in some kind of a kung fu fight. That's where I thought you were going with
right.
that, which would be a
That'd
different
be-
aspect to take
that
on that.
would. That'd
I
be
do
kinda
like how
cool.
you're bringing a different avenue, though.
Yeah, yeah. You
Yeah,
can try
you-
both and see which one works better.
You have a monk kick you into the afterlife.
I like this guy. He can bounce with
Kind of a
it.
punk monk.
Kevin can play. Kevin can play.
Kevin can play.
He's all right. Single in Havana is a seasonal that Barrel of Monks does. It adds guava to their Single in the Sun. Says this makes for a beer brimming with tropical fruit that still remains dry, clean, and refreshing. This delicious light-colored ale is the perfect complement to the hot summer months. Ooh, just what you want. Oh, this is great. Yeah, you're saying that. Like, you have a lot of good summertime beer that people can get that would just go great. It's freaking 110 degrees outside, and you can go to Barrel of Monks and find something that's going to be like, refreshing.
A lot of people think that Belgian beer is just like this big, sweet, thick beer.
I did. I'm
and
not going to lie.
It runs the gamut. This is 4.5%. It's light, it's crisp, it's refreshing. It's fruity but not sweet.
Yep.
And it is has all that nice guava flavor to it. This is our most popular seasonal fruit beer, and it's going to be with us throughout the entire summer through September.
Ooh-hee, boy, that just, dances on the tongue. That just picks you right up, doesn't it? Oh, I love that. Man,
She almost tastes like a cider.
Ooh, that's good and light. That's some fun
I'm
stuff.
okay with that.
I'm
Yeah.
okay with that too. I like the taste.
We're going to have that tonight, Kevin?
We're going to have that tonight for sure. This
Single
is
in
on.
Havana. Oh, I love
You
it.
want to have a chug off real quick?
Nope.
It starts out cidery and it finishes beer.
Oh,
I
that
like
is fantastic.
That is yummy.
Wow, that's glorious.
Thank you so much.
Very nice.
Ooh.
Good after finish.
What?
Very good after finish. After taste.
What?
He's speaking the lingo.
I am. Yeah, after
You know what?
finish.
Is that lingo?
It's actually
Can
alien.
you write that down on that sheet now so we can have that? It's the after
Do you want
finish.
it after to finish?
No, it's
Is that how do you
Hit the
spell
sound
that?
effect. It's suits to finish.
Yeah.
Smiggy, it is the after finish. That's what we say in
After
the
finish.
the beer world. Am I right, my man?
Absolutely.
You just cheered with no beer in your glass. That's so bad luck.
Ooh, I'm so scared.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So the Wizard Wit and both Single in Havana are ones. And can people come into the tap room and walk away with beer?
Absolutely, they
I
can.
love
and
that.
Buy
I want to see as
beer.
many people as possible. Yeah, we have we have a 10,000 square feet for the brewery. That's production facility. That's bottling,
Yep.
packaging, all that. But we have a gorgeous bar that you mentioned when I was walking in.
The bar is one of the best. It is. It's so cool and chill, and like dark wood, and just it's my kind of place.
Yeah, you can have a pint, have a snifter of beer, and then
Yeah.
you can walk out with package. You can walk out with growlers. We have tons of beers also there that we don't have anywhere else. The ones we just tried, you can
Yep.
find these at Whole Foods, Fresh Market, Total Wine, ABC, places like that.
Yep.
But some of the other beers that I have here, and maybe we'll try, those are only available at the tasting room.
Yeah.
Oh, the after finish on this. Holy shit, right? Huh?
Yeah. Do you want me to add holy shit to this too, or are we going to leave that
Let's
one
just
on?
get it all down there, and then we'll just figure it out
After
later
finish,
on.
Holy shit, right?
I like this guy.
Okay. All right. We said a single in Havana after finish. Holy shit, right. Okay.
Good. Write it all down.
Yeah, we're going to have to reprint their promo materials.
This is a think tank, baby.
Yeah.
Did you bring more beer?
Yeah, we got Incredible Wizard.
Tons, actually, yeah.
Let's keep it going, baby.
Now, this sounds like this might be more. Jaber loves the high alcohol stuff, and this is called a hoppy wheat wine.
Mm-hmm.
I would imagine we're talking a little bit more of an increase in alcohol.
We're at 10% on this one.
Okay.
Well, hey there. That's just your kind of.
And it's called Incredible Wizard, so it's like Wizard Plus.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Say that again, Virginia.
Incredible Wizard. Wizard Plus.
God, sorry I asked you that.
I'm going to. Is that? Do you have any more of this? Yeah, you gotta do it.
Yeah, Kev, get it.
I'm gonna finish out that single though. If there's any more of that left, okay.
There he is. You're gonna have to fight the bird for it.
Yeah, he can have because I don't dance too often with 10%er, but what a great beer to finish up your day of drinking with, right?
So wouldn't this be the textbook definition of a nightcap?
It could be. It could be. I do have a 14% beer you can find at the brewery.
If your
that
nightcap's
will
at
be
4
more
a.m., yes.
14?
14?
Yeah. I got as high as
Damn.
14 on this some of the beers.
Do you have that on you or no?
I did not bring that
Okay,
one
all
with
right.
me. No.
Yeah, actually,
Safety.
that's good.
That's shaken titty beer right there. I drink one of that. I'm shaking my titties
Write
all
that,
over.
write that down too.
That's a great name for their next beer, Shaken
Shaken Titty
Titties.
yeah.
Come to Barrel Monks and get yourself a growler of Shaken Titties.
And if you don't have titties, the titties next to you start shaking.
Hey, get shitty with shaken titty? I mean, come on.
We've come up with your death promotion. We've rewritten all their promo materials. We got a brand new beer name for them, Shaken Titties.
Can I come here every day? Because I'm just this is just mossy with
Brother,
ideas.
this is what it's like. It's kind of like Google in here. We can just throw fucking ideas on the wall.
Well, the brainstorming is just going on
Yeah,
here.
this is the think tank.
I mean, the think tank. This is Incredible Wizard. Here it is, a big hoppy beer from Barrel of Monks. Seeing as there are a few IPAs available on the market, we didn't just make another one of those. We did Hops Our Way, marrying a big, juicy hop style of a New England IPA with our 10% Belgian wheat wine. Oh, man. It's bursting with orange peel, coriander, sticky malts, and, of course, dank, floral, and citrusy hops.
Couple of real good words. So you got juicy. You got, I think, busting. Is busting in there? Was busting in there?
Bursting.
Bursting, yes. That good descriptive words.
The bitterness is just enough to balance rich malt sweetness and the blend of nugget, citra, motueka,
Motueka.
Wacko, what's that?
Amarillo, and Mandarina Bavaria add a depth of flavor and a complexity that is yet to be tasted. Oh, this sounds good, right? And I love this because I am a New England IPA fan, and this is great to know that Incredible Wizard is going to scratch that itch.
Well, it's the closest thing we've ever done to an IPA. We don't make bitter beers. We don't make American IPAs.
This is
so we do
good.
Belgian style. And this was it was no joke. We wanted to do a hoppy beer our way, which is a Belgian beer with Belgian sensibilities, which means malty, rich, full flavored, and still have that good hop flavor and aroma. And we just released this last Saturday. This is a brand new beer out in the market.
Tonight we'll have this? Incredible Wizard?
We'll have it on draft. We have bottles available. And I'm saying this is one of my favorite beers we've ever done. It would be an understatement.
It is amazing. I can already tell I'm going to be texting the wrong people later.
And later he means 10 minutes.
Fucking smigs.
Yeah. Yeah, this is good. You can taste the wine in there, and it does. It tastes just like a New England IPA with a little bit of a wheat wine in there. And yeah, this is one you want to have a driver for.
It's got a fine after finish, if I shall.
It's fine? This one's a fine. That means it's like a more refined after finish?
I would say it's got between a Cadillac and a BMW type of after finish. Here?
I mean, wow, just a wordsmith.
And by the way, I was actually trying to be very complimentary towards you.
Complimentary? Yes.
Fucking smigs.
I've taken everything complimentary so far.
I fucking love this guy.
I mean, he's a Kevin. He's
if I
a
ever get married,
you
you're getting an invite.
We're going to go to his marriage and his death. I mean,
Same thing, right?
Well, I'm organizing one of them, so.
Hell yeah, right? Okay. Okay, some of the questions. What was the guava one called?
Single in Havana.
Yes, that is great. Yeah, come and get that one tonight. That is what I'm going to have when I go tonight. Maybe, you know what? I think I'm going to probably start with the Incredible Wizard. I'd have that, but if I had like 3 of those, I'd be shit-faced. But I think I'm going to go with that and then slide into a single in Havana. I'll put in my order now.
What do you think about this? The hot... Wait.
What?
Never mind. Hold on.
Buffering. Keep going, baby.
Hot molten guava for a name.
Hot molten guava. I feel like that'd have to be like a dark beer, like a molten chocolate cake with guava.
You fucking get me, man.
Yeah.
You fucking get me, man.
And how would you best describe? Because when I do Barrel of Monks, just to let people know, it is in Boca. But what I do, because you're back in like an industrial park, and so I type it in. It's like you go around. Here's a white building, and it looks like a business complex, and then I park. So can you explain how you get there? Because I have no idea how I ever get there. I really don't. I couldn't even tell you.
We you mystically find us, like
It
wander
really
through the
is.
woods.
To me, it feels mystical. There's like smoke, and I go through the smoke, and there's a wizard pointing the way, and I'm like, okay, it's Barrel of Monks.
That's exactly it. That was the whole motif we were going for. We are on Rogers Circle. That's the name of the that's the name of the street.
God, fumbles.
Rogers Circle's on Clintmore Road.
Okay.
Rogers Circle's a big U. Okay.
Yep.
It comes back around to Clintmore Road. We're in the center of that U in the Penn, Florida building, and we got some signage up on the doors. But we're in that industrial park. Hopefully, when you walk in, it doesn't feel anything like it is in the outside, and it's a completely different world.
No, it doesn't. I'll let people know that. Like, yeah, you will. As soon as you walk in, you'll be like, okay, wow, it just changes the world and look and everything else.
I've always loved Clintmore Road.
Clintmore Road.
Easy there. I mean, come on.
You're right. Is that a lie? Is that a lie? Clint Eastwood was fine, but Clintmore Road's way out of line.
I apologize there, Kevin.
You're right. I'm acting not like myself today.
And I will tell people, too, when is the next time you guys are doing one of the block party things?
So we actually have something coming up on August the 3rd, and it's going to be our craft cookout. We're going to have a bunch of sausage vendors making artisanal sausages. We're pairing 6 different sausages and different dishes with 6 different beers. It's going to be an all-you-can-drink, all-you-can-eat ticket.
I love sausage, especially on Clintmore Road.
They go well together, actually. And I believe
that's a pairing.
I believe it's actually more clit. You said it wrong. You put it's sausage party on more clit road. I'm telling you, they run into each other so well.
Why don't we drink on the show every day?
I'll provide the beer.
Yeah, we just add another K. It's K squared VJ. I
don't even know anymore.
Yeah, but they do really great parties. The block party stuff outside. You guys do a great job with that. So come check that out. Come tonight between 5 and 7 p.m. We're going to be there giving you the discounted Palm Beach Summer Beer Fest tickets. You're going to save $10 a ticket, $20 total. You're doing a $10 taco and beer special tonight.
Mm-hmm. Tell me about these tacos.
We've got that was sensual.
Pink?
Yeah. We have a food truck called Chefery Eats, which is now parked at our place full time. They are the only food purveyor we have, and we do a $10 taco and beer pairing every Thursday. And you can get any beer on the menu. That means our $9 special barrel aged beer with 2 tacos for $10.
Two tacos.
Yeah, and they're big, they're juicy and delicious. And
yes, they are. Yeah, so descriptive. Yes, he knows how to sell it, right?
and with some of the best food that we have. Chefery Eats is amazing. We also do a burger and beer deal on Wednesdays. We have 2 for $1 on Tuesdays. So we got a lot of fun stuff going on through the week.
Love it.
That's awesome.
Fantastic.
Man.
All the way through and through. Ready to go. I'm actually, unfortunately, I'm ready to keep drinking. I'm like
oh, man, don't
let's
end
just
it.
get on the beer bus.
It's over. You're hitting their buttons, you dick. Nah, I don't mean that. You're not a dick. I love you so much. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that you're a dick. I just, 5 more minutes? I don't know. I'm having a good time with y'all.
I will take the rest of that single. Do we have that anywhere, Kev? Where'd that go?
We drank it.
Oh, damn it.
Here.
I'm sorry.
Single in Havana. No,
Take the high.
That's good, but that's powerful. I want the single
You're
in
a
Havana.
powerful man.
We'll keep drinking. Why not? Yeah, that's fun. I'll drink that too. What the heck?
Dude, it's summertime.
Yeah, it's summertime.
5 more minutes.
Yeah. Let's just party it up. All right, y'all. We'll see you tonight. Tomorrow, it is cocktails and karaoke at Brother Jimmy, so we got a fun weekend coming up. We'll see you all around later.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems, ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.